SyncLockStatus is part of a suite of SureSync products that manages multiple identical copies of files on multiple machines. This permits each location to have efficient local access to files while allowing files to be shared throughout your organization. We call these copies replicas. SyncLockStatus is a client program that installs on your desktop or notebook computer. Your IT staff may configure a silent pre-configured install for you. This will allow you to skip replies during the install, and you will not need to perform any configuration. SyncLockStatus is designed to notify you when you attempt to access a file with write access and a replica of that file is already opened for write access elsewhere. The notification will be in the form of a pop-up message on your machine. When a file is locked by another replica, you can still access the file in a read-only mode. If you open a locked Word document, for example, Word will open that document in read-only mode, and you will see a pop-up message telling you that the file has been locked, and it will identify the user holding that lock. When the file is finally closed on the replica, another pop-up message will appear to tell you that the file is available again. Let's demonstrate how to use SyncLockStatus. First, we'll start with the install and configuration. Again, this may not apply to you if your IT staff prepared a pre-configured install for you. Installing SyncLockStatus is pretty straightforward. You simply have to agree to the license agreement and click Next several times. If a SureSync server is on your same subnet, you probably don't need to do anything. The automatically discover status services will automatically locate the SureSync server and obtain your lock information from that machine. SyncLockStatus is started automatically when you log into your computer. A small tray icon appears with the lock symbol representing the program. If you right-click on the icon, a menu of options appears. Clicking on any of the top 3 menu items will display a tabbed form for configuration and status. The shutdown menu item will terminate the program. The server panel will list machines that will supply lock status to the SyncLockStatus program. When the automatically discover status services option is checked, SyncLockStatus can automatically locate servers on your local subnet that will supply status. If your servers are remote from your location, you may need to manually configure the location of your servers. Again, this is not necessary if your administrators provided a pre-configured install for you. To manually configure a connection, you should uncheck the automatically discover services and then click the Configure Connections button. On the configuration form, click Add New Machine. Fill in the computer name of the server that will supply status and click Save New Computer. Most likely the default settings are all that you will need. Your administrator will advise you if any different settings are required. Click the X at the top right corner of the window to close the configuration form. The program will immediately try to connect to the server you defined. The Locks tab can be used to see a list of the files you currently have locked. If you attempted to access files and were blocked, those files will also appear and will indicate the account that currently has the file locked. When you access a file that is locked by another replica of the file, a pop-up message will appear. You can also place your cursor over the SyncLockStatus icon for a quick display of your locking status. When your file becomes available again, a new pop-up message will appear.